Guess who's standing up? Guess who's at the board? Guess who's ready to tick some people off? This man, Christopher Mad Dog Russo.
Well, this is not a tick-off list. This is a ESPN Bet app list. Favorite time of the year, over-unders in the NFL. So I try to find some that are going to keep me interested all year long. You're going to have some high VIGs. If you believe in a team, you don't necessarily have to believe in the VIGs, but the VIGs play into it because if you lose, you're going to lose more money. Okay. So here you have it. I have made the plays on all 5. Number 5. This is a weird one. San Francisco under 11.5. Super Bowl hangover. I bet the Eagles last year under 11.5. They were 10-1, and they finished 11-6. I won. A little disheveled as far as training camp is concerned. Who knows on Ayuk and Trent Williams? And go look at that schedule.
Yep.
They play the Jets, at Miami, at Buffalo, at Green Bay. Rams are better. Seattle's going to be better. Arizona's not awful. They play the Chiefs. It's a weird one because you figure they win 13, 14 games. Super Bowl hangover, San Francisco's number 5.
Okay.
Number 4. This is another weird one, but I like Denver. Now, the overrun, the VIG is bad, but 5.5. He loves Bo Nix. They've gotten off to a pretty good starting camp. I trust the court. I trust the coach. I trust the coach. They can't win 6 games, and they play Carolina. The Raiders aren't great. The Chargers are not impossible. Seattle will start the year. Now, listen, they're going to play the Jets, and they're going to play some tough teams. But I do think Denver's got a chance to be a competitive football team, win 6, 7 games. That's number 4. Something different, Denver. Number 3, I'm shocked it's this low. Houston at 9.5. Now, they're a trendy pick, and you don't like the VIG. You bet $100 and you lose 145. But I think Houston over 9.5. They got 6 games in that division, which they should win, or at least most of them. Indianapolis, Jacksonville, and Tennessee.
Easy.
No, I mean, now listen, they're trendy. And, C.J. Stroud, sophomore jinx, schedule's much harder. They play Dallas. They got a very difficult finish because, remember, they're in that Christmas Day Netflix combination where they have Baltimore and Kansas City. So that doesn't worry you. But I got to figure Stroud can win 10 games. Bet the quarterback. I like the coach. I like Houston, number 3. Number 2, I love the Rams. I can't believe the Rams are 8.5. How are the Rams? Bad VIG. Bad VIG. But how are the Rams only 8.5? Over 8.5, that's a layup. They're not going to go 9-8, the Rams, and they finish with 2 home games. Seattle and the Cardinals. McVay and the head coach and the quarterback and Stafford. I think the Rams, last year, they almost beat Detroit. They could have with a couple of better calls. I love the Rams. That team's going to be, they're going to win 10, 11 games. They're going to be right there with San Francisco. I'm going to bet the quarterback and the coach and the finish-up schedule with L.A. And then number 1, I've loved them, and I'm going to stick with them. I love the Jets. And now the VIG is terrible. But look, it's 9.5. The Jets can't win 10 games. They won 7 last year, and they had basically Boyle and Zach Wilson as the quarterbacks. And look at the Jets' schedule. It's the 5th easiest in the NFL. All right, they lose Monday night. Their next 3 games, Tennessee, New England, and the Broncos. That's 3-1 right out of the gate. They don't play Miami until very late in the year. They're at Arizona. Rodgers is due to be, they have a good defense. They can run the ball. They got some wide receivers. And I think Rodgers will be healthy. I love the Jets. And I don't like the Jets, but I love them. I love all these plays.
All right.
I like a 10.
You're so high. Can you please not break my board, though? You are so high on the Jets, and then you're so down on the Packers. It's very interesting to me.
That's true. Very fair
interesting to me.
All right, don't you like these, Jeff?
I love it. I love it. I will tell you, I am a fan. I am a fan of you. That the Rams. I think the Rams might push for the West. Like they are a good team. I think they're a better team to go. I think their offense can be explosive. I like where you at. I like all of them. I like where you are.
How about the under of San Francisco?
This one's interesting to me that you're high on Denver.
Yeah, that's true.
Over 5. I agree. I mean, they should win 6 games. The San Fran under 11.5. I totally agree. I think they're. To me, I think Buffalo, which you disagree, and San Fran both are going to take a step back. Not maybe still play for big games. I'm not saying not playoffs, but I think both of them, they have a tough schedule and they got some issues.
I can't believe you're so high on Rodgers.
Stevie, let me hear. I'm waiting for you.
I would flip 1 and 2. I think L.A. is the better pick than the New York Jets in that regard with the over. because I think the Rams are going to contend for the Super Bowl, and 8.5 is entirely too low for them. I can see them winning 10-plus games. So I would have the Rams at number 1. I'd have the Jets at number 2. And I completely disagree with you on number 5 at San Francisco, with being under 11. I think San Francisco is going to win 12 games this year.
Really?
I don't think they're finished. I think they're winning 12 games. I don't think they're going to take a step back. I think they're going to march forward. I think this is their last chance, but I think this is what it is. I'm going with San Francisco on the over, not the under. So it's a good list. It's a good list, but I would flip it.
All right, fair. And this is why I put San Francisco last. Plus, it's an under, Jeff. It's hard to root for teams to lose.
For sure.
Everybody wants to see teams that you bet win.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you got to sit there every week watching San Francisco lose. That is a little annoying. That's true.
Well,
now here's the key.
So you're looking out for the gamblers.
Look at
I hear the rationale.
You hear the rationale. You hear it. Right?
I hear the rationale. I hear the rationale. But the bottom line is they shouldn't have been on the damn list.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
Now here's the thing that's interesting on our network. Game 1.
Oh, gosh, you're breaking the thing.
New York at San Francisco. It's a double whammy game.
Yeah.
If you get the Jets to win, oh, my God, and the Niners have a loss right out of the gate at home.
Yeah.
That's a double whammy. With Buck and Aikman, I expect them to comment about that at midnight when I'm watching.
I like it. Looking out for the people, making it a little more intense.
There you have it.
All right, put your money where your mouth is. We'll see how these play out.